There are many guns in Borderlands 2, but there is one type that is clearly better than the rest. Everyone gets excited when they see the orange beam shooting from it, which is why I want to know, can you beat Borderlands 2 with only legendaries? As always, our story begins with a character and a name. I chose the soldier and called him Axton Derry as I thought this was a good pun. I woke up in the snow and found a boat-loving talking trash can who wanted to enslave me. I figured it was best to stay with him until I found someone better. First thing I did was get rid of all the items I had stashed in my pockets, as they aren't orange and didn't take me 2 hours to get. Once that was done, I followed the trash can to his home. Whilst I warmed myself up with a light jog, let me explain the rules. I can only use legendary items, I can use melee attacks and cars as well as grenades without a mod, I can use my turret as much as I want, and of course, I can't use any weapons from another character. First things first, I need to find myself a legendary weapon. Fortunately, there's a boss that you come across within the first 20 minutes of the game called Knuckle Dragger, and he drops the Hornet pistol. But before that, I need levels so I can hit things harder with my hatchet, have my turret to hide behind, and have a bit more health. You'll see why that's an issue later. I headed over to Digistruct Peak for 2 free levels, then immediately realised I'm going to need a lot more XP. So I went and paid Sir Padlock a visit over in Hunter's Grotto. Now what you're about to witness is either high IQ gameplay or me being really jammy, because I met up with Hammer Bro, went up to the grotto with him and made him kill everything for me so I could get some free XP. I did this till I was level 7 and it only took me 20 minutes. Now that I had some levels, I headed back to the wheelie bin bot, took on Knuckle Dragger and bonked him on the head until he did the forever sleep. Now, if you haven't played Borderlands before, I'll drop some gamer knowledge on you. If a mob has a legendary drop in its loot pool, it has a random chance to drop it, which means RNG is a thing and RNG sucks. So what I'm going to do is put a little counter in the top left corner showing how many times I farmed the current mob on screen. While watching this, I want you to guess how many times I farmed for each of the weapons, because boy oh boy, let me tell you something. I'm taking a break from this game after all of this. After almost missing the Hornet, which was somehow in ice, I headed towards the town of Liarsburg. Cleared it out for hammer time, watched the wheelie bin get zapped. I'm not going to tell you everything I do as this video would be too long and I'm very lazy. But because I'm nice, I'll tell you that I collected Helena Pierce's audio logs. Next, we're off to get a new fuse because Clap That got freaky with the old one. Did that. Plugged it in, got a shield, immediately took it off because I like my items to be as orange as Donald Trump's face, then travelled to the southern shelf to kill Midge Mong and get the Kerr Blaster, which I got on my second attempt. While I was out there, I got some fur to stick on the robot's square head, because if I wanted to see squares, I'd play Minecraft. I had 2 guns at this point, which is awesome, but I need more. So now I'm going to take on the Penn and Teller ripoffs, Boom Boom, so that I can get the bonus package grenade mod. Here you can start to see just how annoying this challenge was. Boom Boom is so far away from where you spawn, and so I had to run all the way there over and over just to get this item. Yes, there are a few shortcuts, but I'm awful at grenade jumps. The next part is pretty straightforward. I go find Claptrap, bring him to Captain Flint, kill Captain Flint, release the ship and sail away. I need to point out that I tried farming Captain Flint to get either the Tinderbox or the Thunderball Fist, but it's so much farther away than Boom Boom, and I wasn't doing that. We're going to breeze through this next part, so hold on to your butts. Enter Three Horns Divide, get an interface adapter for the catch a ride system, do a sick jump, drive into a door-to-door salesman, go find Reese for Roland, avenge Reese and go and collect the metal apple core. Speak to Davis and install the core for him even though he could have done it. Jessup opens the gate to Sanctuary for me. I meet Scooter, pick up fuel cells, trade a pink bar for the 3rd fuel cell, install the fuel cells, find out that Roland has been taken by the Firehawk. I got sidetracked and went to farm an item. I headed over to where Savage Lee is and started murdering him until he gave me the Unkempt Herald. Again, this is another one of those ones where I have to travel a fair bit to go kill the guy to get the thing. Also, how is he not cold? I'd be freezing if I was just wearing bones on my back. Anyway, back to hyperspeed again. head to Frostburn Canyon, follow the signs, narrowly avoid death because I jumped into the fire instead of over it, spent money to repair the damage my dumbass caused, met Lilith, gave her a pretty rock, killed some guys, gave her another pretty rock, got teleported 10 foot away from where I was standing, and then met them all back in Sanctuary. Then I started farming Bowl for the fastball, which I got much quicker than I thought I would, but little did I know that was the game teasing me and lulling me into a false sense of security, making me think this challenge was going to be easy. Ran over to Three Horns Valley to murder Doc Mercy until he gave me the Infinity Pistol, and he just didn't want to. I honestly thought I had done something wrong as he didn't drop it for so long that I actually closed the game, turned into a child who wasn't allowed to do something they wanted to do and threw a tantrum. But I came back the next day and got it almost immediately, so all is forgiven. I then went to meet Ellie and couldn't stop looking at her tits. Seriously, she must have the strongest back in the world. Collected some car parts, built a new car, infiltrated the Bloodshot Gate with my new car, killed Bad Ma over and over until I was level 18, went to rescue Roland, hated I didn't have a shield so scrapped saving Roland and went off to do the Eternal Flame side mission. Yay, I now have a tiny shield. Went back and saved Roland, met up with Mordecai, met Tina, blew up a bridge, then I met Wilhelm who got owned by my level 2 Hornet and then farmed him for some XP and left at level 20. I got the Logan's gun, but it's awful. Truly, truly awful. Worse than trying to use sandpaper as toilet roll or a dinner plate as a frisbee. Anyway, I got the core from Wilhelm and went back to Sanctuary. Oh no, it's a trap! Angel dropped the shields and we got bombarded by mortars. Scooter made the city fly and Lilith did some kind of David Blaine disappearing magic act to move the city and only sent me away. Pretty sure it's because she knows how long I was looking at Ellie's boobs. Issue with the fast travel station. Tried turning it off and on again. It didn't work, so it was sent to a level 2 issue handler. Tried moving it to a different spot to get a better signal. Success, it worked. Did a side mission with Marcus so I could start farming blue for another shield. The fabled tortoise. Yeah, big mistake. And it took me so long to farm it. Honestly forgot how slow it makes you move. Insert joke about something being slow. Oh no, Bloodwing's been stolen. Go do a rescue. Entered the facility, found the holding cell, but our Bloodwing is in another castle. Got told that Jack had experimented on her. Bloodwing died because she tried to solve a hard math question. Now that's out the way, I can get back to the kind of pain I enjoy. Farming for the Leuda in all 4 elements and a non-elemental one. Killing the same guy over and over and over and over and over. See, there is logic to this. It's a very good gun, but I don't have much ammo for snipers. Now that I have lots of guns, it's time to go and meet the Slab King. Jack attack! So I help Brick save the little town. I go murder a Jack look-alike, listen to some audiobooks, and then BAM! I'm ready to go to Comic-Con as Jack and attack the bunker. I know what you're thinking. He wants to get the sham, and you'd be 100% right. That little baby would carry me to the end of the game. How to fill the time whilst show you all the clips of me killing Bunker. Ooh, I know. Take your left hand, put it over the top of your head so that your left hand is on your right ear, then put your right hand on your left armpit. You've done it? Okay, good. You look so stupid right now. Right, moving on. I progressed through some more of the story so that I could get to the Arid Nexus Boneyard and come back to the Iridium Blight spawning closer to where King Mong spawns. And oh boy was it annoying. King Mong doesn't always spawn, so I'm going to add every time he didn't spawn as a run to show you just how long it took. While farming, the game teased me by showing me the Badaboom on a loading screen. I think it knew what I was trying to get and just decided to tease me. I want to point out that I farmed for the Badaboom for nearly 2 hours. 2 hours. What the hell? While farming, I started to think if I was actually going to use it and came to the realization that I will have to force myself to use it as much as possible to justify how long it took. After getting the Badaboom, I powered through the rest of the story. Turned some knobs, drove into a pipe, spoke to Claptrap, went through a big door, walked up some stairs, went through a cave, bought some ammo, blew up Jack, but he still spawned the warrior, which I quickly dispatched, finished off Jack, and beat Borderlands 2 with only legendaries. If you breathe oxygen or drink water, then be sure to leave a like. If you don't, then please feel free to dislike the video. If you have any challenges you'd like to see me struggle through, or see me take this character to OP 10 and kill all the raid bosses, then let me know in the comments.